My name is Michelle. I work with Skailab. We're found on Bombo Road. I am a biomedical engineer by profession, but I work as a customer relations manager. We sell a variety of hospital equipment, but today I'll be taking you through a few rehabilitation products. So today, starting with, I'm going to be showing you what we have. This is a commode chair, and this type is a commode chair without wheels. A commode chair is usually used by people who are unable to use the restrooms. They're not able to move to use the toilet at their convenience. So you just have this as a mobile toilet for your patient. It comes with a provision for where they can use the restroom, and then it also has a cover that you can always cover with so that they're comfortable. And this is basically how it looks. Now this one comes without wheels because it's supposed to be stationary at all times. They can sit there where they're comfortable and then still use the toilet. Then we have this other type, which is also a commode chair, but it's a commode chair with wheels. This one provides provision in case your patient needs to move around and they don't need to stay in one position. It comes in the same build. It also comes with a potty, provision for them to use the toilet at their convenience, and then wheels in case they need to move around and to change location. Then the next item I have is a commode wheelchair. Now this is a wheelchair that is built, it's like 2-in-1. It is a wheelchair as well as a commode chair, and also provision for where they can use the toilet. So this is a wheelchair for your patient, at the same time a commode chair. So when your patient doesn't need to use the toilet, it is basically a wheelchair. They can move around, they can do whatever they need to do. But then in case they need to use the restrooms and they can't move, you don't want them to get off their wheelchair. You just remove this seat part and then they'll be able to use the restroom comfortably. The next one I have is a normal wheelchair. This is a normal wheelchair. These are very common. They're used by a variety of people. People who have gotten accidents, people who can't walk, pregnant women. As long as someone needs aid in moving and they don't want them to stand, you can always use a normal wheelchair. This is how it is. It's a good build, steel, aluminium, whatever type you need, all available at Skailab. The next rehabilitation furniture I'll show you is a walker. This is a walker, and this is called a walker without wheels. As you can see, it has no provision of wheels, simply as it is, and it's foldable. For easier movement when you need to move it. And this one is mainly used by old people, elderly people who can't walk. Instead of them using walking sticks, which will become a bit of a bearable aid for them, you have this, and then you can always adjust. It comes with adjustable levers on the legs in case you need to increase the height depending on the height of your patient. If someone is probably quite short, you would always reduce it to the lowest level. If they're quite tall, you can always increase it to a higher level for their convenience. So this is a walker without wheels. The next type is a walker with wheels. This one supports patients who are also elderly but who would prefer to push their walkers instead of carry them. When you're looking at the walker without wheels, you prefer a patient who would just instead carry it. Then this is for a patient who might be quite stable and more comfortable pushing their walker instead of carrying it. It's good if your patient has more control over their movement. Here are the wheels. It's good if your patient has more control over their movement and you're sure they would not slip. You prefer this for them instead of them having to carry their walker all the time. So this is a walker with wheels. The next item I'll be showing you are the different types of crutches we have. I have a forearm crutch, an elbow crutch, and then I also have a simple walking stick for the blind. Aids in walking if you don't have sight. This is a walking stick basically for blind people. Helps them aid in their movements, find their way around their environment, and it also is foldable. This makes it easy to transport. They can carry it in their bags in case they are seated in a taxi, in a car, or on a border. Instead of having a long stick, you're carrying all along. So this is how it is when you fold it, and then in case you need it to be full, you simply rearrange it back and you have your firm structure over here. Then for my forearm crutch, this is how it looks like. This aids in walking for a patient who has maybe gotten an injury on one leg, they just need support on the other side. Basically a walking stick. And it also has an adjustable rail in case you need to adjust it based on the patient's height. You can always make it longer depending on what is comfortable for the patient, or you make it shorter at your convenience. This forearm crutch. Then this is an elbow crutch, quite similar to the forearm crutch. It's an elbow crutch. works. This is its mechanism, same type of thing. It just provides more aids and more support in holding your elbow in place, so it doesn't slip out of position, and you always have it, like it'll always be on your hand. You can't lose grip of it. So this is an elbow crutch. Also comes with an adjustable length. You can always increase it to a higher height or to a lower one, depending on what is comfortable for you. Yeah, and there you go. And it also has an adjustable part here for the elbow in case you need it to be higher or lower. This is it, and this is your elbow crutch. So that is what I had to share with you today. I was talking about rehabilitation furniture here at Skailab. We are found on Bombo Road, not far from Ruby's petrol station. Feel free to come along. We have affordable products at your convenience.